All right, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cooking Way Through Life with me, Chef Drake. And today on our tip and tricks, we're going to talk about picking your steak. So ultimately, I know a lot of times you ask chefs a lot of things, and I get questions all the time. But a lot of times I'll say the same answer. It's your choice, and this is no different. Picking your steak depends on your flavor profile that you like. Now, I have two steaks that are my favorite two cuts, but it does not mean that I don't like other steaks. My actual favorite cut that I will get, like my go-to, is actually always going to be New York strip. I just feel like it has like really good flavoring to it. Marbling is usually good. I like the fat to meat ratio of it. I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's my go-to. Like I just really enjoy the flavor. My second one would actually be a ribeye. So ribeye steak is going to be like my second choice. And same thing, except I think ribeye sometimes for me has a little bit more fat to it. And I like a little bit more of that, like the sturdiness or like the flavor of the New York strip a little bit more. But that's what I mean. Like that's just me. The number one steak that usually is number one in America, at least, is always going to be tenderloin. And for me, I don't really like tenderloin that much. I feel like it doesn't have as much flavor as these two. But it does not mean that tenderloin is a bad cut of meat. It's amazing, obviously. It's just for me, I'd rather have this one. So my recommendation is always to try all the different steaks as you can and just do very minimum seasoning. So just salt and pepper, maybe a little garlic, that's it. And then try each of the cuts that you're thinking about and then see how you like them. And you'll probably come to the conclusion that you like one a little bit more than the other, or you just be like, oh, I like them all, don't really care. Either way, you'll know the difference and you'll know like how it really tastes and everything. Of course, I got these from Butcher Box. So we've been doing a lot of Butcher Box here. And the great thing about this as well is you can pick your steak cut. It comes to you frozen. Once it thaws out, now I can open these bad boys up. I can sear them, I can grill them, I can smoke them, I can reverse sear them. I can do all the things. So no matter what, pick your steak, figure it out, whichever one you like, and cook it the way you like. Because also that's the other thing too. We all like our steak temperatures different. I always tell the joke when I am teaching sometimes is that like when I'm talking about seafood is everyone knows how they like their steak cooked, but then we always just like get discombobulated with other proteins. But when is the last time that you went to a restaurant and told your waiter, I want the steak, and they're like, okay, what temperature? And you're like, surprise me. Never. Nobody does that. So like, you know what temperature you like it to be cooked. Now figure out what cut you like. So once you figure that out, you know exactly what cut is your favorite. You can always, of course, eat the other ones, but let me know in the comments which cut is your favorite if you already know. And if not, come back later and tell me which one is your favorite. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe even learned something. You know what to do next. Please hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons below and have a great day.